So the day we're gone, like the days where knowing what you know now, it's not enough anymore. This book helped me try to disrupt an industry that I wanted to dispel. Because all of us, we have been not the core component of spirituality, the core component of law of attractions and the psychic world. There is some truth and there's some things that must be disrupted. In this book, it's like people are adapting to technology, except that the brain, since this is so new to us, because I was watching technology stuff, that is overwhelming. The technology is overwhelming to our brains and stuff like that. That this technology is new to us, and it's that we have to adapt to it. But the spiritual people, the psychic people, and the law of attraction, if they don't learn to adapt, or evolve, they will be disrupted. And I'm here to do that work. And people say, Johnny, why are you doing this work? Why to disrupt an industry? Because it must be, or lives will be ruined if I don't do this. If I let this continue to all that, and the thing is that people tend to cling on to the old way of doing things or thinking. What they know now, if they keep repeating the things that people know and regurgitate because they watch a video, they will be disrupted by someone who have done the work, have done the readings, have done studying to disrupt an industry, to disrupt that. And I see that it's spreading really good because it need to. The time where the information could help people, but it's destroying the spiritual knowledge, the way that people consume the knowledge of spirituality is wrong. Everything that the only reason why I get to say this, because I have learned the rules. Okay? I have read the occult books. I have read spirituality books more than anybody. I have read more books on law of attraction. So I have used it in my life, but that doesn't mean that it cannot be disrupted. Because it's like, they say it's like a business. You see business from Circuit City. It used to have Circuit City. It used to have Blockbuster. But it's being disrupted by technology of Netflix, Amazon. They have PDF now. They have Kindle. And they're being disrupted. So I'm disrupting something that must be. Now, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that so for me, I go deep into certain subject because in order to disrupt an industry, I need to know more. I don't know much about spirituality as I should, but I know enough, right? Like there are certain things that people are expert in. Now, most people think I'm an expert. I'm not. But in the law of attraction space, I am. To that degree, I am. I don't need to understand. It's good to understand quantum physics. It's good to understand spirituality, law of attraction, vibration, right? But oftentimes, people haven't upgraded their tools or what they know. So what happened is it's good to motivate yourself by these type of videos. But they're all type of they will be disrupted in the future. They will be disrupted something because all the combined knowledge. What was it? Richard Branson, who I admire, and he said this in his opinion that rules are meant to be broken. Once we learn the rules, we break them. Once we know a certain knowledge, we break them because we don't need that anymore. Just unconsciously you can use them. So in this book, let me see. The customer will always find a way to get what he wants, even if the traditional supplier won't comply. The hard truth is that I learned as an intrapreneur was to be fearless when you know survival is at stake. Anything less is corporate suicide. The business world is littered with the fossil of companies that fail to evolve. Disrupt or be disrupted. There is no middle ground. The business world is littered with the fossil of companies that fail to evolve. Disrupt or be disrupted. There is no middle ground. If you don't, for those spiritual people, law of attraction, psychic, I'm you. But I want to disrupt it. Because I'm tired of hearing all this nonsense. But there is a time and place where you need both. But you don't allow it to be both because you have certain information that contradict everything that you want it to be true. Because you believe it. Right? When you believe a certain information, you hold on to that and you don't evolve. That's what kills most with spiritual people. When they're building their businesses, but they don't learn the technology that help them to get attention. They don't learn YouTube. They don't learn Facebook. They don't learn Twitter or Instagram. I'm not good at it, but I know which one is working because I observe and I listen, right? For me, I do well with video. I'm guessing Tom Campbell is, because I listened to just now with Tom Campbell talk about conspiracy theory, and I talk about this. Conspiracy theory is based on fear. So I wanted to disrupt that too, because there's no way to live life like that based on conspiracy theories. And when you have certain type of information, when you read now most people say, Johnny, you're just book smart, or you're just I'm not just book smart. That's irrelevant. The thing is, you combine a whole bunch of ideas, knowledge, and you know certain information are not good to the user of. So am I against, let's say, in spirituality, law of attraction, back in 2013, where the universe, 2006, where The Secret went viral, right? But I don't remember any of that. I guess I was too young for that shit. But back when I was, when I discovered 2013, and all these people are teaching law of attraction, and then as you go into deeper into this, and people are trying to I gotta know about all the universal law, and they forget to live their life, right? And I was chasing the universal law. I was like, yo, I gotta learn all these universal law. It's great to know laws of correspondence, law of polarity. Bob Proctor know all these universal laws. But we forget to live our life, right? We go on search on these topics and laws. We forget to live, right? Because I've seen it, what it do to spiritual people and psychic people. They study all these universal laws, and what happened is these videos, the video marketing or idea marketing or whatever, it's catching on, and what happened is and it flood the market with stupidest ideas where you gotta know all the who the hell say that? Who the hell said that you gotta learn all the universal goddamn your laws and forget to live your life? Who the hell said that? Right? And say, oh, we gotta learn. Why don't you learn something for your goddamn business? Or I'm sorry. The only reason why is that people get so inspired, so enthused about law of attraction. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's that there's a certain type of knowledge that you need, and what got you there won't help you to get to the next level. What happened is they hold you back. You gotta let go of what you know. Everything, it's like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? Yu-Gi-Oh cards are the game that I play. it used to be so fucking slow. It's slow, right? Now everything's just so complicated. So much text, so much words, so much faster, so much negation, so much but it's enjoyable. I like this more because it had beautiful artwork, it had beautiful things. But it's called power creep. If you don't know what power creep is in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the same thing as spirituality knowledge, law of attraction knowledge, and everything, right? So what got you there? So in the beginning, there once was, the secret mystery schools, right? And that it was passed on secretly through orally, mouth, right? And that it could be, if it was passed on, it could be dangerous to the average person if they know it, because if they learn how to conjure their vibration and stir up it and then affect the universe at will, right? And that it alter your destination of what you know, because what you know could alter and lead you to somewhere beautiful. But those ideas must die. Like, you know how like they say that the who you were must die daily, right? So you can renew your mind. But what happened is people get stuck and they don't renew their mind. So in Yu-Gi-Oh, power creep is the same thing as knowledge, right? Where everything you know, every technology will be obsolete the moment that the technology go out to the marketplace. It's already obsolete. So think about this. What you know and what you know now will be obsolete in 2-3 years from now. Just like the card game, right? All the texts, all the other old Yu-Gi-Oh cards are obsolete. It's not as powerful anymore. It's not relevant to the world that we live in. And you got to ask yourself, are you relevant to the marketplace? Are you irrelevant and you're not evolving because you're too goddamn stubborn, right? A lot of people are goddamn stubborn. Law of attraction, psychic, because they hold on and cling to what works. You got to cling on what works, but you got to evolve to what's working and what's. You got to lurk. You got to be on the edge. What happened is most spirituality, most psychic, most law of attraction, they're not on the edge, right? They're not on the cutting edge of knowledge. So what happened is they go to what's familiar, right? They cling to familiar. It's comfortable what they know. So I'm just letting them know that one day it will be disrupted, that everything will change, and we have to keep up with the time that has changed. I was watching and looking at a tweet by Sean Anderson, and reinvention of ourself, it takes time, right? Our mind, our bodies, the way that we change our habits, it's over time. Even though, let's say you did a habit a while back, but you slipped up or something happened in your life, you can always reinvent yourself to go back again. But it's a choice that you have to make. And I see so many mistakes that spiritual people make. They know a certain subject, but power creep come in and smack them in the face, and it's like, oh, goddamn, I didn't know that. Why is this happening? Because you're being forced to, right? Or is it being disrupted? And because I've seen it, and Tai Lopez talk about this, right? People at first, Tai Lopez talk about he a lot of law of attraction people didn't like the way that he say about law of attraction, because they believe it. Hey, it's okay, it's true, it's real, right? But that doesn't mean that there's another way to learn more, right? That somehow you can't become better. Somehow you're stuck in the past and you don't let that go. I've seen a lot of psychics and law of attraction and spirituality people are stuck in the past. They don't let it go. Let it go. Just don't hold so much tight. You gotta let go, because if you hold on You're not letting most people. I don't get it, right? Let's say you say in order to your old self to die, you gotta let go of the old, right? And you gotta embrace the new. So why are you not letting go of old ideas? And why are they not embracing the new, right? The renew of the mind. That's what you have to think about. Disruption. Otherwise, you will be just like every other business used to be. Amazon is taking over. I'm sorry. Just like cars. One day, we'll have flying cars. Hopefully. Maybe.